What I really want you to think about is being very rhythmic and giving your body time to work. So it's okay when you're doing drill work to go slower than you would perform in a game. When we're working drill work, when we're working specific cues, I really want to focus on feels when I'm doing these things. And I want to take these feels nice and slow so I can start to ingrain that muscle memory. And that way, when I get into a game situation, I've already trained these movement patterns the right way. I've built up that muscle memory, and then the speed of the game is what's gonna quicken me up. So I don't need to necessarily train fast all the time. There is a benefit to training fast and hard in order to develop fast twitch muscle. But when I'm trying to train movement patterns, it's definitely more beneficial to crank down the intensity to maybe 75% or 50% and really over focus on performing these actions the right way. Really focus on, maintaining deep positions, maintaining, everything that we've learned over these 3 weeks, and really feeling that work through these drill progressions this week. That's a long way to say when I'm going through this, always feel on time, always feel in rhythm. Nothing should feel out of sync. If anything feels out of sync, it's not necessarily a good rep. You can count a good rep as something that feels in sync, something that feels powerful, even if my body's not moving that fast. A good way to think of this is like, if you go watch any big league game, you watch a catcher throw down to second base in between innings, it's almost like they're moving at 50% speed, and you'll notice most of the time they're very accurate with their throws. All they're working in between innings is that movement pattern, knowing that in a game when that runner takes off, their body's gonna fall back on those movement patterns, and the speed of the game is what's gonna allow them to be quick enough to throw that runner out. But if we let the speed of the game take us out of our mechanics or take us out of our rhythm, that's when everything is gonna be off within our throwing sequence, and that's when our throws are gonna become less accurate. So definitely beneficial to train slow and precise. Same thing going back to the big league example. Those guys are moving at a pace that allows them to get to the right spots at the right time, and they're always focused on being accurate. So keep that in mind when you're going through your drill work. Make sure your body's getting to the right positions at the right time, make sure you're being accurate and under control, and then allow the speed of the game, once the lights come on, to bring you up to the level that you need to perform at. Just really focus on your movement patterns this week.